Hi everyone, so it's time for me to provide you with a container update. How are my plants doing that we've potted up so far? I want to share with you the progression of the plants throughout the season so you can see how well they do or how poorly they do and any issues I run into with them. But hopefully we'll have a colorful, bright, and bold season for container plants. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my 3 dahlias. Here they are at the back of the yard. This is the new spot for them. I've never put them back here. Usually I've been putting my cannas back here because it's so well protected. But the dahlias are actually doing really well. We've gotten a lot of height on them and the plants are looking gorgeous, healthy and strong, which is really, really good. So let's have a look closer and see how the plants in the containers are doing. So in this one, we had the impatiens and the black dragon coleus. And I think I put that in all of them. Yes, I did. And they are looking good. The impatiens are starting to show a little bit of color. And I'm anxious to see what color these dahlias are because we really don't know yet until they bloom. But I'm hoping they're really vibrant and colorful back here. In the gazebo, I put one container railing planter here, and you can see it's got the geraniums that grew. They have not grown, they have not bloomed yet, of course. They got a ways to go. We have some magenta petunias. This is the rose. We have some wave petunias. I have the mixed green coleus here, and this is actually a mixed green coleus. It was one of those ones that came out a little bit darker, and then some dragon, and then there is some stalks there to give it some scent. So a bit of variety here. Up here, my hanging baskets, this has just got the sky blue petunias in them. I've got 3 geraniums in them, and then I have the yellow wave petunias and white wave petunias in this one. And then over here I have another one, and it's the same. Things are looking good in the tomato pepper containers. They are doing very well. We've got some strong growth here. They're looking good. I'm happy with these containers. It seems to be a good place for peppers and tomatoes over here, very sheltered. Over here we have a Harvest Gold raspberry plant. It was a little shabby when I bought it and planted it, but now it's starting to take on some growth. There is something chewing on it a little bit. You can see on that underleaf, but for the most part, it seems to be doing well. Here is my other container. This is the first one I planted of tomatoes and peppers, and it's doing even better than the other one over here. Now they're probably planted up a good week or 2 apart, but we're seeing some really nice growth. And then here, I just did this the other day. This was a strawberry plant that was all by itself in one of my raised beds, and I just moved it to this container to control it and so it can grow here. So I really want to do tomatoes. I really want to do strawberries in raised containers and see what kind of harvest I can get off of them. I'm very happy with how these planters have turned out since I took them out of the hanging pots and put the petunia bunches in them. They both are looking really, really pretty. If anyone knows what that white petunia is with the purple center, let me know, because I'd really like to plant a lot more of it next year. Same with this one. I think they're so pretty and gorgeous. Look at that, how it's filling in. It's just doing great. These are beautiful, and I may move these pots to the cottage garden when I get it built. I think they'd be beautiful out there with the white containers. The coffee pot container is looking really good. It's filling up nicely. It likes its spot on the patio table under the pergola. It seems very happy there. It's got the mixed coleus, the black dragon coleus, the ice blue petunias, and then some mixed geraniums. I just think it's really pretty, and I think when it fills out, it'll be gorgeous. Over here we have another dahlia container that I did. And we have in here the yellow wave petunias, the blue ice petunias. We have another wave here. We have verbena in a purple. We have the big giant dahlia here. I think all my dahlias are decorative. And then the black dragon. And it's starting to fill in good. This was the first container that I planted up with a dahlia on the deck. And it has the dreamsicle, super bells, a yellow wave petunia, another wave petunia, and then the dahlias. I'm thinking that's going to be a pretty combo. Wouldn't this be great if this turned out to be a shade of orange with some different modeling or speckles in it of a dahlia? I think it'd be pretty with the super bells. Down here is another container, and I had to move it here because Steven's dog was just about knocking it off my deck, off my stairs. This one has lupins in it. It has the unknown petunias in it, and then the ice blue petunias in it. A couple butterflies for accent. And then up here, we have some purple verbena in it, some yellow wave petunias. We have two geraniums in it and the blue ice petunias. I have a lot of them. Then over here was my crazy petunia basket, I'll call it, because I really went hard mixing the colors. We have red verbena, yellow wave petunia. We have the rose petunia in here, and then we have geraniums, the mixed geraniums. Hard to say what color we're going to get with that. And these are my two railing planters here. And you can see, I think the rose petunia looks really gorgeous. I threw some verbena in it. It has some portulaca in it. I really love portulaca for the changing colors. I like to buy the one that changes. We have a lot of geraniums in here. We do have some more of the blue petunias in here. Some dragon coleus over here. And it's quite a full container. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. The plants are starting to thicken up and spread a bit. Over here, this is the same, except it's really bunching up over here. It's loving its life over here, the wave petunias. And you can see, here's the wave petunia, the purple one I keep referring to. It is Easy Wave Plum Vein. I gotta remember that name. Plum vein, because I did plant a few of them. There's a red verbena, a couple red verbenas in this basket. There's the portulaca starting to bloom. We have a stalks here that's not doing very much, but overall I think it'll start filling in nicely very shortly. Here along the front fence, we have a mixed basket of, once again, the yellow wave, the ice blue dreams petunias. I have my orange maverick geraniums in here, and I think there's a pink impatient in there just for the heck of it. I had a spare and I added it to it. That would be the same with this pot and with this pot. And I think this pot down here is doing much better. The color is looking much better on it. It's interesting when they're all in the same area getting the same sun, which one does better, which one does worse. But I would say that one's doing better for color. This one's doing better for fullness. And this one needs to be deadheaded, and I see a geranium leaf that needs to be picked off. These are the ball geraniums that we made. I made in the previous video. They are looking good. They're starting to fill out. You can see all the different colors of petunias in there. You can see the coleus in there and the geraniums. And I'm excited to see if these fill out the way into a ball form or not. It's a bit of an experiment for me doing these. I've never built these before, and I thought they'd be fun to do. So there's one of them, and here's the other one. And look at that wave petunia reaching out and saying hi this morning. It just looks gorgeous. So very happy so far with these. I think they're looking beautiful. The window boxes were a real experiment for me because I put black petunias in there. I put some potato vine in it, white wave petunias, creeping Jenny in there. The super vein purple petunias there. There's also some maverick orange geraniums in there. There's some pink petunias, the rose ones in the back that you can't see, and there's a gazania in there that's not open right now. So this should be an interesting combo, and there is some stalks in there too. That's hard to see. So it's got a nice variety, and I'm hoping there's some fragrance with these. That's why I've been adding stalks here and there. Same with this one. Oh, and look, we have a friend at the window watching. This one is looking really nice and full. The petunias are looking good. You can see the different colors in here. The rose pink one is really standing out in this bunch, which is great. I need to come through and just quickly deadhead and check everything, which is what I like to do. But I think it's looking really pretty. So I did a little bit additional whimsy to this container on the step with the owl in it, and I really like it with the color and the shades of the house. Those are the kind of shades that look great with the color of the house, the browns, the golds, the metallics. So I like that just for a touch of whimsy, but you can see we have the Prince Tuts in there, geraniums, lots of wave petunias, the whites, the purple vein. There is coleus in there, and they're doing really well here. This is going to be really colorful, and I just like the look of that owl in there. And if you're looking for anything like that, I found that at the dollar store, you guys, and they only had that one at the one store I was at, and I thought he was so cute. He just belonged in a container. This container, because I didn't want to overdo it with the whimsy, because I have the watering can here too, does not have that in it. But it has a lot of beautiful plants in here. They're filling in nicely, even a pansy. You can see coleus down here. I'm just gonna pick that. And just so you know, even if I approve of winter's plants, I still deadhead. That's just me. There's gazanas in here. You can see right there. They haven't really done anything yet, but they're growing, and it's getting nice and full with the maverick orange geraniums in here, which are really taking off in these containers. I like these containers in particular. I think they're gorgeous. So I think overall, display-wise, this is extremely cute. I'm very happy with myself on that one, and I would repeat it again. Of course, I do different color plants because you gotta always change things out. Finally, we have the driveway containers, and they're looking really good. The purple millet is starting to take off. I'm looking for the height from that. We have coleus, geraniums, wave petunias, rose petunias, purple vein petunias. It's just a really nice mix. This is the mixed green coleus I grew. And all of them are looking about the same. And every day I come out and I turn them just to keep help them to even out the foliage so that you don't have them all hanging to one side thicker than the other sides. I turn the pots. All right, and that is it for this video. I think things are looking really good. They're coming along, and I'm very happy with the progress. Let me know in the comments what you think. If there's anything you think I should do differently, love to hear from you. Thank you, everyone. See you in the next video.